I'm at camp with no campers. What do I do now?
Just a small town girl living in a lonely world. She took the midnight train going anywhere.
Hey everybody, so it is July 5th here. I've been here 3 weeks, so I'm very settled in. I finally know where everything is. I know the camp. I've met so many great people. It's really funny celebrating the 4th of July with a lot of British people. Well, and just people not from America in general, because it's just amusing. So we had a great day yesterday. I got to see my boyfriend, which was very nice. He just recovered from knee surgery, so we had a great day and a great night, so I've had a lot of fun. I don't have campers anymore. The way my camp works is the camp I work at shares the cabin areas with the 2-week boys camp. So I had campers for 2 weeks. They left on Friday, and I moved into the staff cabins, and the boys that have been living in the staff cabins moved into our cabins, and they got campers today. So for the next 2 weeks, I'm living in a staff cabin. Luckily, I got a quad. There's 2 staff cabins. There's one that is pretty much just a really big cabin with about 20 beds in it. That's where most people stay. But then we have a quad. And so I'm in a room with 3 other girls right now, which is amazing. And with Spence, you might have seen a picture of, Michelle, and Alex. Alex also, she's climbing. So it's going to be really fun. We have a really great room. I'm having a great time here. So I'm currently sitting in the staff lounge, the only one of 2 actual air-conditioned places at camp. It's not much. It's like a really old house. This camp has been around since the 1930s. So this house and the main office house are really old. There's literal shed carpeting in here. And a Pepsi machine that is to use because it doesn't work. There's a TV and a DVD player, some really old couches, 2 real couches, a couple chairs. But on the nights when you're allowed to be in camp but out of the cabin, it's the place to be. Just because when we watch movies, that's about all we do. There's not much else. It's really, really gorgeous weather here, though. It actually got cold. I had never been cold in the summer before I got here. But the other night, it was in the 50s. And if it ever got in the 50s in Georgia, people would think the apocalypse was coming, it's the end of the world. But it's been really great. It kind of gets warm during the day, but it cools off in the morning and the night, and there's typically a breeze. Now that I don't have campers, I have a lot more free time within camp, so we'll go for swims in the afternoon, and I'm trying to get some video done, and I have video footage from my trip to Chicago and the bus ride, and actually get the first day I got to camp. But for some reason, Windows Media Maker doesn't like the format that my little digital camera records in. So I had to figure out a solution for that. I guess a new video camera is in order, maybe an actual little video camera, a flip. But the only problem with that is I'm poor right now. I have $20 to my name. I get my first cash advance on Friday. It's coming Friday, so it's not a big deal. I'm trying not to spend money anyway, so being poor helps with that issue. It's been a good time. There's not a whole lot to do around Decatur on a night out, so we go to Hayloft a lot, which is awesome, ice cream / food joint. Decatur consists of a Dollar Tree and a Family Dollar. Why both? I don't know. 2 gas stations with exactly the same price of gas, and a couple little things, and it's a small town. I used to think I lived in the country, but this is a different type of country. My campers, though, the past 2 weeks were pretty great. I had 17 11-year-olds. 17 11-year-olds who were pretty intense. We had a lot of strong personalities, you could say. So on their own, they were really great and controllable. But as a pack, they were a little boisterous. Never a dull moment, that's for sure. It was a lot of fun, though. I had a great, co-counseling staff. I had Rachel, who teaches lacrosse and one class of climbing. And then I had a JC named Megan, who was really, really great, and CIT named JJ. They're both really big helps because they've been at camp for years. A lot goes on. We have our evening programs in the night. A lot of like silly stuff that you'd expect, singing, dancing. We have like cookouts. We have cabin nights. We have 2 cabin nights during the 2 weeks. One cabin night, like the older group would go out, and the younger group stays in camp. And that night we went tubing. There's like an option of like a movie in the rec lodge and a couple other different things. And then you get like food that night, so pizza or ice cream. We got pizza because our kids don't need ice cream that late at night. And then the other time, when you go out of camp, you have an option of like going bowling, to a movie, or to it's called Formula K. It's like a very small miniature amusement park, but they have these go-karts there that if you have your driver's license, they go to like 50 miles an hour. Like, they're really intense, but they have like this really curvy track. That was a lot of fun to just like hold down the gas pedal and go. And it's been a good time. I have less than 2 months until Disney now. It's really, really easy to forget about being here, like, because everything's always going on. It's really easy to forget about, like, Disney. I'm not just constantly thinking about it, which is nice. If I was home, I'd go insane. I started getting, you know, a pretty killer tan going on. Being on top of a 50-foot tower all day will do that to you. You know, crazy muscles, but like, belaying is so good for your arms, just because repetitive motion, like just this all day long, will get you muscles. I've had so much fun. The climbing staff is great, and I mean, it's relaxed. We have so much fun out there. I've gotten to do a couple, you know, different activities. Like I've gotten to go tubing, and I shot a rifle the other day. Tal, she's from Israel. She was teaching me how to shoot a rifle, and just different things. We play a lot of soccer here. So I enjoy that, and I guess with the World Cup going on, it kind of makes sense. A lot of, you know, European, you know, Australian people who, like, love soccer so much. It's really been fun to hear all these different people, like, accents different, like, everything. They like to make fun of our food, which I don't blame them. The food at camp is pretty good. Like, it's kid-friendly food. It's when they want food, like, the kids will want to eat. So I'm trying to try and stay away from, like, because it's so heavy food. So I'll have a salad most days. But it's good. It's been really fun. Like, I'm enjoying it, so alright, hopefully I'll either get some videos. I'm working on getting some pictures put up. Camp has a policy. I can't post pictures of my campers, which makes sense when you think about it. If you are a parent, you don't really want photos of your kid being slapped around everywhere. So I'm going to find a server soon and just get some pictures up, like, of camp and of some people that I've been meeting and getting to know. I had a really good day of taking pictures, like, on top of the tower, which is so much fun. You can just see everything. And so I'll get those up soon and post a link on the vlog, probably. My sister got a puppy and I'm really jealous. His name is Desmond, after the character from Lost. I really want to see him. And now I'm rambling. I need to mail boxes of home because I overpacked. And I have to go teach a class pretty soon. So I'm just gonna stop talking. Alright, I'll see you guys next time.
Little Miss Magic, what you gonna be?